Good afternoon. It's Monday, July 3rd, about 10 a.m. Central Time. I'm Philip Streible, Chief Market Strategist at Blue Line Futures. Want to give you a quick metals minute here. So I didn't do one this morning because we got some holiday type volume here. It's tough to gauge where these markets are going to go as people come back into the market. It is going to be thin traded until you get to about Wednesday. So looking at the precious metals, they're up across the board. You got gold up $5, 19.35. Silver up 14 cents, 23.16. Copper's up 3 at 3.79. You got platinum up 5 at 9.18, and you also got palladium up 22.5. We're sitting at 12.45 last. So looking at the markets here, we did have some economic data come out this morning that was slightly disappointing, showing that the economy is contracting just a touch. You had the ISM manufacturing PMI data come out at 46. They were expecting 47.2. You also had ISM manufacturing prices come out 41.8, and they were expecting 44. Now, construction spending month over month had upticked to 0.9%. They were expecting positive 0.4. So we saw copper, we saw some of the industrial metals all kind of lift up on that type of news. One of the headlines that I saw that was interesting was a Bloomberg article where the US dollar longs fall to the lowest level since March. This is according to CFTC data. They cited that the Fed doesn't have much further to rise. So the way, if you look at the Fed Watch tool put out by the CME, it shows 86.2%. Coming into that data this morning was about 86.8, so it contracted just a little bit of a touch. They do see that the Eurozone, that their inflation data is still accelerating, so they might be higher for longer, which is good news here for the precious metals bulls, because if you see the Eurozone continue to go higher and you see the Euro currency, because they are getting more hawkish, go higher, the dollar index is going to continue to come off. Commodities across the board should come up. That gold, silver, platinum, palladium, the things we're watching, they should all rise. There was some news here on the crude oil market where crude oil was up surprisingly about $1 higher from where we're at, about $1.25 up on the day. And it was Russia is expected to make some voluntary cuts of 500,000 barrels per day starting next month. And also Saudi Arabia extending those million barrel per day cuts going out farther than anticipated. I think the market contracted a bit because they've taken what is said from Russia a little bit loosely. They don't necessarily believe what they're doing because they've been really flooding the market with cheap crude oil. Now looking at the week here, Wednesday, we got a lot of data coming out. We got OPEC meetings. We also got Fed meeting minutes here on Wednesday. Thursday, you're going to have a bunch of stuff come out. You got that ADP payroll data number. That's 236,000 is what they're expecting. You really want to see that number contracting if you are a precious metals bull. And then also you're going to want to see those unemployment claims tick up. They're expecting 247,000. Last week we had 239. We want those to tick up a bit too. Again, if you're a bull. You're also going to watch that JOLTS job opening number. You want to see that ticking up. And then also you want to see the unemployment rate and non-farm employment change. You want to see that contract, unemployment rate go up. Sounds all bad, but if you're a precious metals bull, this is a reality. This is what you want to see here. So looking at U.S. equities, they're taking a bit of a pause here after that strong performance. I saw something like the NASDAQ was up 36%, and it was the best first half of a year ever. If you look at gold, up about 5% on the year, and then silver was down about 3% on the year. So we're going to keep an eye on some of these precious metals here. Hopefully you can build on this two-day rally, extend things upwards, get that D-Skull back over 2,000. Also start to get platinum and some floors put on a lot of these different markets. Might do an update tomorrow. We'll see how things go. As far as my fishing excursion, it was a success. Caught the limit on snapper, caught a wahoo, caught a bunch of different types of grouper here. Had to release the ones that were not in season. Also fought a big shark here. It broke off right at the top of the line. So it was kind of a wild and wacky fishing trip. We were about 70 miles out and it was fantastic. So if you got any questions, give me a call. I'd love to hear from you. Shoot me an email. Let me know what you're thinking here. Let me know if you're buying physical, where you're getting it at, what prices you're getting, because I'm just really interested in all that stuff. Again, my number, 312-858-7303. Remember, futures option trading involves risk of loss. May not be suitable to all investors. Good luck, good trading.